People are probably going to be commenting like, oh, how are you not back there in the summertime? Like, I've been in Nebraska all summer. Questions about my trespasser situation, so I'm going to walk you guys through it and give you an update. Okay guys, so here's the background. This path right here goes up to the park. Right now we are on park property, but bad, dude.
I mean, I was expecting the fence down, but not a mini house out here.
I don't give a damn. He needs to have a warrant or a court order too. Oh, well, then do what you need to do.
Thank you. Okay, that's none of their business, but keep going. Is that against the law?
Number 4, backyard trespasser. So there's this guy dealing with some serious backyard drama. He's just trying to enjoy his peaceful hunting sessions, you know, connect with nature and all that. But here's the kicker. His backyard has become the go-to spot for trespassers. It's like a scene from a reality TV show, but without the glamour and applause. This poor dude has private property keep out signs posted everywhere, practically shouting at the world. One would think it's a clear message, right? Wrong. People are strolling into his territory like it's a public park. It's like a real-life game of hide and seek, and he's definitely not winning. Now, in his quest to figure out what the heck is going on, he grabs a buddy and ventures into the heart of the trespasser's haven.
Look at this, dude.
A ladder and everything.
There's car seats and everything.
What the hell's that?
People are probably going to be commenting like, oh, how are you not back there in the summertime? Like, I've been in Nebraska all summer. Questions about my trespasser situation, so I'm going to walk you guys through it and give you an update. Okay guys, so here's the background.
Keep out. This is their property.
Dude. Should I put a trail camera on this thing? People knowing where I hunt and where I live, because that's probably just gonna make my trespasser situation even worse. Look at this, Mike, come up here. Look at this, I can't even fake this, guys. So where I'm standing right now is a pathway for the public. So here's the situation, guys.
His own backyard. And what do they stumble upon? A fortress of sorts. Car seats, ladders, and other random stuff thrown together like they're building a secret clubhouse. It's like a bizarre episode of a survival show gone wrong. To make matters worse, the guy's fences are torn down, and the private property signs are disappearing faster than his hopes of a peaceful hunting session. It's a real headache, you know? But being the resilient soul he is, he's not taking it lying down. He's planning to install live trail cameras, turning his backyard into a real-life crime scene investigation. The goal? Catch these trespassers red-handed, gather enough evidence for a prosecution, and finally put an end to this backyard invasion. It's like a roller coaster of emotions back there: frustration, confusion, and a sprinkle of determination. Will he manage to reclaim his peace of mind and hunting sanctuary? Only time and a bunch of strategically placed trail cameras will tell.
Bro.
A ladder and everything.
There's car seats and everything.
What did they throw on top there? It's like a boat cover or something.
This path right here goes up to the park. Right now we are on park property, but bad, dude.
I mean, I was expecting the fence down, but not a mini house out here.
Here is where I put the fence up. We're here exactly 1 year later. This is the first time I'm checking it out. If you guys don't know, Yo. Hey, where are you from? You remember that ladder? We were gonna use that for one of our tree stands.
Oh yeah.
Hey buddy. Dude, there's literally kids back here right now.
Let's go wish them a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Number 3, CPS workers. Alright, so imagine this scene. A guy standing in front of his house telling CPS workers to hit the road because they don't have a warrant or a court order. It's like a showdown, but instead of cowboys and outlaws, it's this dude and some government folks trying to snoop around. This guy is not having it. He's all like, "You got a warrant? No? Then scram!" And honestly, it's pretty epic to watch. The video kicks off with the guy calmly asking if the CPS workers have a warrant or a court order. When they admit they don't, he goes full boss mode and tells them to leave his property. It's like watching a masterclass in standing up for your rights. The guy starts dropping truths about how sometimes these government folks think they can waltz onto your property and start giving orders. He's not having any of that nonsense. He even throws shade at cops and CPS workers, saying they sometimes need to drum up drama to keep their jobs. Job security, you know? There's a part where they mention the guy's son walking funny at school, and the CPS workers want to investigate, but our hero isn't buying it. He's like, no warrant, no entry, get off my property. It's like watching a legal thriller, but in real life.
I don't care.
He can get
Leave
with-
my property because you're trespassing.
Well, sir, if we have an investigation. Are you Jamie?
Yeah.
And you are
What? Just keep
Richard
going.
or something. I think I know your.
Who is this?
I don't know. I didn't know anyone was here.
So there is, I guess, did something happen with the youth? They said.
The tension builds as the guy keeps repeating, leave my property, you're trespassing. It's almost like a mantra, and you can feel the frustration building up. At one point, he even speculates about a conspiracy, wondering what the CPS lady dropped on the ground. It's like a real-life mystery unfolding. In the end, the video isn't just a guy flexing his legal muscles. It's a lesson about knowing your rights and not letting anyone trample on them. The guy in the video is all about empowering the people. He's like, if you know your rights, you've got the power. It's like a call to action urging everyone to stand up for what's right. So there you have it, a showdown on someone's front lawn, a clash of rights and government authority, and a lesson in how to tell folks to get off your property when they don't have the paperwork.
Why are you sitting in your driveway like that without, whatever? I was on the phone. I'm Christy with DCS.
You have a warrant or a?
That's fine. We'll just wait till he.
Do you
gets
have a
here.
warrant or a court order?
We do not. But we'll
Okay, then
get
please
one.
leave my property.
I'm supposed to meet someone here. I think I don't know. But I was coming. They have called us. I don't know. There's been a concern. With what is this? The oldest son.
I don't give a damn. He needs to have a warrant or a court order too.
To have a warrant for press charges.
Oh well, then do what you need to do.
My word of advice.
My word of advice is leave my property because you're trespassing. Not without a warrant, not without a court order. Leave my property.
Number 2. Officer trespassing. There's this epic video making the rounds, and it's like a showdown between a contractor and a cop who decides private property is his new hangout spot. Now let me break it down for you. A contractor, let's call him Brian Young, is just minding his business on someone else's turf when Officer Trespasser shows up. Brian, being the hero we all need, starts politely telling Mr. Officer to get off the property. But hold on, it's not a one-time request, it's like a broken record. Get off the property, please. Off the property, off the property, off the property. Brian's got some serious patience because Officer Trespasser just won't budge. It's like a game of verbal tennis with Brian serving get off my private property and the officer volleying with excuses and refusing to leave. Now here's the kicker. Brian drops truths about how law enforcement folks often use I got a call as a magic spell to trample on your rights. The irony hits harder than a wrecking ball because Officer Trespasser, who's supposed to serve the public, is busy trespassing on private land. And don't even get me started on the cop's struggle to differentiate between public and private property. It's like trying to teach a cat to fetch, they just don't get it. Brian, the unsung hero of the day, stands firm. He demands respect, telling the officer to stay on the sidewalk like a law-abiding citizen. The cop finally relents, probably realizing he's about to become an internet sensation for all the wrong reasons. But wait, there's more. Brian breaks it down for us, dissecting the psychology behind cops who think they're above the law. He questions the legitimacy of the I got a call excuse, making us all ponder the thin blue line between public service and power tripping. In the end, Brian emerges victorious, not with fists, but with words, asserting that standing up for your rights is standing up for everyone. It's like a mini revolution in someone's front yard, and we're all cheering for the contractor who dared to challenge the trespassing cop.
Why are you standing on the property? Don't ask me for my ID. Listen, get off the property. You start by not breaking my rights, okay? That's where you start. Listen, I don't have to answer your question. Get off the property. Off the property. Off the property. How do you know I'm driving it, sir? Look, you don't see tire tracks, do you? Listen, don't come on the property. Get off the property. Thank you. Okay, that's none of their business, but keep going. Is that against the law? I don't have to listen to you, and I don't have to talk to you.
Dog release showdown drama. So there's this guy, let's call him John Stewart, who's not having any of it when a couple of sheriff deputies decide to drop by uninvited. Now that's a plot you can't ignore. So John starts by telling these officers to beat it. He's all about his property rights, and he's not shy about letting them know. The officers apparently had a chat with an elderly neighbor who John fondly refers to as the old hunchback. Classic John. The deputies are trying to serve a trespass citation, and John's like, "I don't care why you're here, just get off my lawn." But no, they stick around, and John's patience wears thin. He's throwing around words like constitutional rights and qualified immunity. It's like a legal showdown on someone's front porch. As things heat up, John decides it's dog releasing time. He gives them a countdown. "You have 30 seconds before I let my dog out." And it's like watching a standoff in an old Western movie. The deputies finally get the memo, but not without some parting shots about weight and height. Classic cop ego stuff. In the end, John triumphs, and the officers skedaddle. The whole scene is like a mini-drama with a touch of humor and a dash of righteous anger. You can almost hear the spaghetti western soundtrack playing in the background as
No, sir.
Go.
I'm done with this.
That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.